Valley, a 2-day workshop on Indian Punjabi diaspora, identities, locations and intersections, 2 international conferences on Indian Punjabi diaspora, narratives of migration in Southeast Asia and Far East, and Indian Punjabi diasporic cinema, narratives of transnational experience, an interface with Punjabi NRI writers, journalists, media persons and counsellors from different countries. 2 other events in the offing during this session are 3 lectures by eminent psychologists, agriculturalists and literary theorists, and an international conference in the month of Feb 2016. The Centre has also published the proceedings of 2 conferences and is preparing the proceedings of the 3rd conference. The Centre has also offered PG Diploma in Diaspora Studies and is working on a project, Punjabi Diaspora in Britain, and has also outlined the project, Punjabi Diaspora in Canada, a multiple profile. And during the next years, we'll take up projects on Punjabi Diaspora in USA, Australia and Malaysia. The Centre has also launched its website. As envisaged by our visionary Vice Chancellor, the Centre will also prepare a database of Indians living in many countries, engaged in different activities and fields, and do an academic study and research in this regard. The special feature and engagement of this Centre is to connect the faculty and scholars of all the disciplines and areas involved with diaspora issues, not only of our university and other universities within India, but also from other countries, and plan and work together to make Punjabi University a nodal centre of diaspora studies. For this grand purpose, we seek the advice, suggestions and cooperation of all our friends within the nation and beyond in order to give a practical shape to the vision of this Centre of Punjabi University, Patiala. The idea to hold this seminar on Komagata, Maru and Punjabi diaspora was suggested by our Vice Chancellor Saab 5 months back. When many other events were being organized in the university and all over India to celebrate the centenary of Komagata Maru, he wanted that one seminar should be planned by the Centre for Diaspora Studies also, since Komagata Maru incident was basically linked with Punjabi immigrants and it needs to be explored from multidimensional diasporic perspectives also. Hence, the Centre, with the advice and directions of the Vice Chancellor Sir, started contacting eminent scholars from the fields of literature, history, theatre, journalism, sociology and others to share their ideas and insights from diasporic angles, and the result is today's seminar, for which we are grateful to all the illuminaries who acceded to our request to make their presentations on the theme of this seminar. Thank you so much. The motivating force behind all the activities and plannings of the Centre has been our worthy Vice Chancellor, whose dream and brainchild this Centre has been. He is an icon of positivity, encouragement, resourcefulness, providing support in all the respects. We are sincerely grateful to you, sir, for your inspiring leadership and ever-evolving vision for the multidimensional growth of this university. Our heartfelt thanks are due to Dr. Pritipal Singh Ji Kapoor and Dr. J.S. Garewal. He is not present here, I'll tell you the reason, who obliged us by readily agreeing to be the inaugural speakers in today's seminar. Dr. J.S. Garewal was to be with us, but since he has been advised bed rest because of acute backache, he could not make it personally here today, but on our request he agreed to send his address, which I entreated Dr. Indu Banga to present this morning. I am extremely grateful to Dr. J.S. Garewal and Dr. Indu Banga for their kind gesture. Thank you, ma'am. We express our thanks to Dr. Divinder Singh, Professor of Zoology and Registrar of our university, for agreeing to propose vote of thanks during this session. His wholehearted support for the activities and ventures of the center has always been very encouraging. Thank you, sir. Our sincere thanks are due to Dr. Indu Banga and Dr. Jaspal Kaur, Head and Professor, Department of History, Punjabi University, Patiala, who agreed to chair the two technical sessions today. The encouraging nods of Dr. Pankaj K. Singh, Dr. Jaspal Singh, Professor M.S. Vadaj, Dr. Darshan Singh Ji Tatla, Dr. Raghbir Singh Ji, Dr. Jaswinder Singh, Dr. Jaspal Kaur, and Gurpreet to make their presentations on different aspects of Komagata Maru. Actually, their nods made us proceed for today's seminar. Our special gratitude is to Dr. Raghbir Singh, who by chance was in Chandigarh, and he has agreed to share his views with us today. I'm really grateful to you, sir. We are sincerely beholden to Dr. Harish Puriji, who is a well-known name in the field of history, who accepted our request to deliver the valedictory address. Our genuine thanks are to Dr. Deepak Manmohan Singh Ji. He will be the guest of honor during valedictory session. He is the director, World Punjabi Center, Punjabi University, Patiala. Dr. Jaswinder Singh, Professor of Punjabi, deserves special thanks from the entire center for his constant advice and cooperation in the conceptualization, planning and execution of all the nitty-gritties of this seminar till the present moment. Officials, heads, faculty members, research scholars and students who have boosted our morale by being present in great number here. I'm grateful to all of you, those who are standing even. I would wish another banner intezam kar do kidhar. And you should be with us throughout, and you will be with us during lunch also. Last but not the least, this event would not have been possible without the untiring and wholehearted inputs of my friends in the center, Dr. Manjeetinder Singh, Dr. Pooja Kansal, Dr. Pooja Sharma, Mr. Mudassir, Lajpat and Sandeep. I fail in words to express my thanks to them. Thank you so much. Once again, I welcome and thank you all for gracing the occasion and request you to be with us during all the technical sessions till the evening also to make today's event fruitfully successful. Once again, I welcome and thank you all. A big thank you. Thank you so much.
Dr. Pooja Kansal, as he will be presenting a bouquet to the Vice Chancellor. Dr. Pooja Sharma, Research Associate, Center for Diaspora Studies, will present a bouquet to Dr. Pritipal Singh Kapoor. Mudassir Bhatt, Project Fellow, Center for Diaspora Studies, will present the bouquet to Dr. Indu Banga. And Mr. Amanpreet Kaur from Linguistics Department will be presenting the bouquet to We are now in this inaugural session. We are beginning with the inaugural presentations. As Dr. Tejinder Kaur has already told you, Dr. J.S. Garewal could not be with us due to health problems. So he was grateful enough to send his brief address, which we for the audience. I don't think Dr. J.S. Garewal needs any introduction in this part of the country. He is the leading and the most eminent historian. He has been the Vice Chancellor of Guru Nanak Dev University and professor for a long time and head of the department. And he has been the director of Indian Institute of Advanced Study in Shimla, and also the chairman of the governing body of the Indian History Congress for a number of years. I think it will not be an exaggeration to say that Dr. Garewal has authored more than 20 books on Indian and Sikh history, medieval and modern period. And so he is a renowned person and was awarded the Padma-Shri in 2005 by the Government of India. I would now request Dr. Indu Banga to read out his address. We'll be introducing Dr. Indu Banga when she chairs the session, the next session.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, Professor Pratibha Singh Kapoor, Professor Jorinder Singh, Professor Tejendra Kaur, Professor Manjeet Singh, eminent scholars in the hall, distinguished participants, colleagues, students, and friends. As you know, strictly speaking, I should not be here on this occasion, but I stand before you because of Professor Tejendra Kaur's persuasiveness. She not only persuaded Professor Grewal to write a few lines for the occasion, she asked me yesterday to ensure that he does actually write. As a result, I had to take dictation from Professor Grewal yesterday, which, as things stand, I alone can decipher. And that explains why I am standing before you and reading it out. So here it goes. First of all, Professor Grewal says, I wish to apologize for my absence, particularly because Professor Tejendra Kaur had spoken to me a few months before the seminar and I had agreed to come. It is only because of my physical inability to travel that I am absent. Secondly, I apologize for giving a skeleton of what I propose to write. Basically, I have tried to present a historical perspective on the Komagata Maru, which, at least in theory, can lead to a sound and comprehensive approach to the study of this international event, which is truly multidimensional. By now, a wide range of literature, both in English and Punjabi, on the Komagata Maru has been produced. It enables us to form a reasonable view of various dimensions of the event. I propose to mention the categories of literature which is suggestive of various phases and interests evoked by the Komagata Maru from 1914 till today. 1. Contemporary periodicals took notice of the event to inform and inspire the people. A number of entries from the Sansar have been selected and published in the Gadar Lehar Di Varta. A poem on the Komagata Maru has been reproduced in the Gadar Lehar Di Kavita, both published by the Punjabi University. These are only the well-known and telling examples. Coming to the second category, soon after the event, the chief protagonists projected their viewpoints to justify their respective positions. The Government of India published a report of the Komagata Maru Inquiry Committee to justify its policy and measures. Baba Gurdeep Singh wrote 2 accounts of the voyage. The first was banned and virtually lost. The second has been reprinted as the Zulmi Katha, also translated into English, in which the author presents his own position in the light of some of the comments made in the inquiry report. Paradoxically, these 2 projections complement each other, and therefore they are both relevant for the study of this voyage. Third, it is more significant to find that the contemporaries not directly connected with the Komagata Maru have noticed it in their autobiographies as an important event. For example, in the 1930s, Jawaharlal Nehru talks about quote, the fierce suppression of the Komagata Maru people, which added to the widespread resentment in 1919-20, unquote. Writing in the 1940s, Master Tara Singh recalls in his Meri Yaad that the Komagata Maru as an event was one of the major factors in alienating the Sikhs from the British, leading eventually to the Akali movement. Writing his Meriyan Kuch Itihasik Yada in the 1950s, Hira Singh Darg refers to his experience in 1914 when he was teaching in a district board school in district Laipur, and he wanted to organize a divan in sympathy with the Komagata Maru passengers killed in police firing at Bach. He was not allowed to do so.